Hello traders, good evening, good day. I want to be showing people about crash secrets. This is Boom and Crash. I want to be showing you about crash secrets. So many people think Boom and Crash is for kids. Boom and Crash is not for kids. If you don't have the proper knowledge about Boom and Crash, you will keep on losing your money to spikes over and over again without knowing when to catch spike and when to go in and when to come out of the market. You all can see that I placed a put option on crash 1000, which I would show you why I actually put in the put option there. Now you can see so many people will see this that it has overbought, and they will see that it will still be going up and up, and you see that most people that goes in thinking the market will go down, it will be against them. What is the reason? The reason is what they are looking at the one without them looking at. They are looking at the 1 minute candle without them looking at the 1 month candle. And if you're watching at the 1 month candle, you should see this. You should see this in a well explained way. You can see that this has this is a rejection candle showing that it will go up. If you are seeing any sign or you are seeing it buying going up and you feel that it will spike to your favor, my dear, you are lying. It is still going to go against you because of what? There is a rejection candle. Let me call it a support candle supporting it to go up. You get, there is a support candle supporting it to go up, and this is why most traders lose their money on boom and crash. Yeah, this is why I actually placed this there. I'll be talking about crash secrets. One thing about crash secret is on this strategy, if this my Chumoko line have hit the 87 line and this has also gotten to the peak, what I should be looking at it is where the day one I'll be looking if it has any correspondent. You can see I'm in profit. You just spike now if it has any correspondent. What do I mean by correspondent? If it has any support, you get. If it has anything making it to push it up, you can see from the day one. I have looked at it from the day one, seeing that it has touched the two places, and from the 1 minute candle, and on the day one after zooming in, I can see that it 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 has reached its peak where it's supposed to go down. So all I want you people to do is look careful at it. You are going to see what I am trying to explain to you and what you should know about crash. Irrespective of this, I will still leave this market. This market is still going to go down and down and down. Reasons based on my day one. I After zooming it in, you see that this my day one. It has been buying throughout the whole day. As it was buying throughout the whole day, it got to this extent. I started looking for rejections. When it was buying, I was looking for rejections from other time frame. If I could see rejection that would hold it to pull it down, but I wasn't getting any rejection. Look, from this place to this place, the only time I got rejection was here, and it really sold on that rejection. You get, it still spiked down. And if you look there, that was the only place I got rejection. Apart from there, no other places I got rejection again. Let me show it to you. Look at this axis. Look at this axis. Okay, look at this axis, friends. I just want to show you some things, guys, for you to see for yourself. If I should zoom out now, I want to show you that if you should look down, I couldn't see any rejection in any of these above places. The only place we got rejection was here, and I will show you why it actually spiked at that axis. This is it here. Let's see why it's spiking this particular point. We want to see why it's spiking. If there are rejections that makes it to spike, you can see this on this particular place. This is it on this particular place. Sorry, look at it. Let me go back to the 4 hours. Let me show you what I'm showing. Just look carefully, you'll see this. You'll see this why it actually went there. If you can pay attention, you are going to see this. Look at this. Okay, you can see that was a rejection that makes it to fall at that point. Now if there are no rejections, there are no resistance, we call them resistance, this market won't push down, it won't push any downward. You can see why I actually left it and I told you it's going to spike at that point is because if you look at this point, you can see that I placed my sell in where there are so many rejections. Look here, the market got to this level, it dropped, it got to this level, it dropped. You can see so many places, it got to this same level, it dropped, it still got to this level, it dropped, it got to this level, it dropped. So where I place the market is a point where it should drop. Then if you should look at other places in the market, on other places in the market, let's say we are looking at 15 minutes. No, let's go back to our 4 hours for me to show you, explain to you what I mean. You can see this on my 4 hours, that why I actually placed a sell at that point is because of this reason, that the market got to a point where there are rejections. Look at the rejection 1, 2, 3, you can see 4, you can see 5, 6, 7, but you can see in other places there are no single rejections that will make it, that will enable it to go down or to pull back. Because of what? The day one is having a strong support to take it up. Since the day one is having a strong support to take it up, we'll be looking for where there are rejections for the market to spike. The places where the rejections is where the crash is going to spike on. Then if you should go, let's see on this, I actually entered because of this. Let's see other places it spiked at this point. Let me show you guys again for you to understand clearly. It spiked at this point here. This is the point it spiked. That was because of there is a rejection here to make it to spike, but the market didn't go down at that point. Okay, it went a little bit up before taking the spiking position. So what am I trying to say is, boom and crash is easy to trade when you know what you are doing actually, and when to enter and when to go out of this market. Okay, I want you all to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be giving you more news updates about every single thing you need to know in boom and crash. I will still leave this. I will do a cut and join video on this for me to show you when it's gonna spike again. You can see when it spiked at this point. I'm waiting for it to spike. At this point, it's going to spike and spike because of what? At this point, this my green line, it has crossed over the order of the indicators down there, and I'm looking at this point because at this point on day one also it has been buying and it has overbought, and on 4 hours why I took confidence on taking the market is because it's at its rejection point where when it gets to those points, it sold, it went down dramatically. You get those, that is the point where it is. We are going to come back and I'm going to show you this same video on what happened. Thank you and God bless you.